Welcome. This is an introduction to MT5, MetaTrader 5. What is MetaTrader 5? See MetaTrader 5 as a projector. What do I mean by this? Your broker is like your bank where you deposit money and withdraw money. And we already showed you how to create a broker account using Exness. Here, we need something to be able to project the money we have, the charts, and be able to enter trade. So I like to see MT5 like a projector. So what can you do on this projector? This projector have superpowers, let's assume. So the first thing you can see here is quotes. This includes all the currency that you've added and the different names. So the first thing is symbols, which is basically the abbreviation for the currencies. So the first two letters is the country, the next letter is the currency, the next two letters is the country, and the last letter is the currency. So for AUD card, which is the first one here, which is the first symbol here, AU represents Australia, D represents dollar, CA represents Canada, and then D represent dollar. So it's basically Australian dollar versus Canada dollar versus Canadian dollar, right? The next thing is the bid price and the ask price. So just see the bid price and the ask price as the bid price is how much buyers are willing to pay for the commodity. The ask price is how much sellers are willing to sell it, right? So the difference between the bid price and the ask price is something called spread, and that's how your broker makes money from you. But we'll discuss all of that in the next series, right? So these are basically they're basically percentage of the difference. So here we already know that all these symbols represent the country and the currency. There are usually two. The second one is AUD and CHF. So they're basically two currencies, like the first one, Australian dollar and Canadian dollar, because they're basically like two pairs. In trading, you don't trade one pair. You can't trade one pair. Ideally you can trade only dollar, but most times you have to trade like two pairs. It's just like if you go with your naira, you can ask them that you want to buy dollar, right? Basically naira and dollar, you're basically exchanging it. So it has to like mostly two currencies. BTC USD, maybe you're trading BTC and USD. XAU USD stands for gold and United States dollars. GBP JPY stands for Great Britain pounds and Japanese yen. USD JPY stands for US dollar and Japanese yen. Euro USD stands for Euro, and that's European Union currency and United States dollar. Basically you get the gist, right? You don't need to know everything, right? You don't need to know everything. With time it will stick to your head, and most likely you're not trading all these currencies. You have to pick. So if there's anyone you want to delete, you can click on it and click on delete. There are some that you won't be able to delete. Alright, so if you press here, you see it's like this. If you press this first button at the top here, you see like this. If you press the second one, you see like this. So you won't be able to delete some because there are major pairs that the broker doesn't want you to delete. But for some others, you click on it and you see delete. Anyone that you don't want that's not a major pair, you can just delete. So ideally you might want to delete everything and just keep what you're trading. Maybe major pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, BTC. Those are like the major pairs, and every other thing can delete them as long as you're not trading them, so that your chart looks clean like this. So we're done with the quotes. If any currency you want to trade that is not here and you want to trade it, simply click on search and search for the currency. Let's say I want to trade Nasdaq and it's not there. I'll search for it. Can you see this plus icon in green just beside it? I'll click on plus and then cancel and go back. So here we are, it has been added as the last one. Right, so we're done with quotes. The next one is charts. So charts is basically where people analyze, although you don't need these charts basically, because you can analyze on another platform we'll be taking you through called TradingView. But then some people also like to analyze here, right? So what can you do on this chart? There are a couple of things you can do. You can place a trade right from this chart. So let's explain everything here on this chart. This H4 means that's the time frame we are in. H4 stands for 4 hours, D1 stands for 1 day, W1 stands for 1 week, and M1 stands for 1 month. So if you want to understand what the market has done from a bird's eye view, you can basically go from the higher time frame, then go to the lower time frame, then go to maybe lesser time frame, then 1 minute to enter. So basically that's what you do with that. Then this one is basically just, I think you can use this to calculate pips or something like that, but trust me, it's not necessary. So anything you click and click it again, it disappears. Then this one is called indicators. So there are people that like to see some particular indicators on their charts when they're trading. So if you click on it and search for the indicator you want, you'll be able to access it. The next one is shape. Shape is used to mark out places in the chart. So for instance, if you click on any of these objects showing, let's click on this horizontal line, I'll see it below, then I'll be able to drag it and say, okay, I want to note this point in the market. That's just for shapes. If I want to delete it, I'll click it again and delete all. Then the next thing is these two icons at the top right. The first one is circle and the second one is square. The circle one, you'll be able to use it to set limit orders, right? And the square one, you'll be able to use it to enter the market immediately. So if this was a weekday and I want to enter the market immediately, I can basically click on it, click on buy or click on sell, and I'll be able to enter immediately. Then this circle one, I can be able to use it to plan my trade basically. So when you're buying, you're expecting that the market should go up, right? You usually buy low and expect that the market should go up. It's just like in real estate, you buy a land and then you expect that the market should continue going up. So you can basically use it to say, okay, I want to set a buy limit. Buy limit and sell limits are basically like pending orders. You know, some people go to the market and want to set like pre-order. This market is too expensive, but when it comes down, help me buy, or this is my money, let me deposit. Once fuel come down to 1,000, keep 10 liters for me, something like that. So now buy limits, the market is high above here, but then you want to be able to buy from here. That's just what buy limit is. Your stop loss is where you are giving the market permission to take you out in loss, and then your TP is called take profit, where you're giving the market permission to take you out in profit. So if you want to know how much you'll be risking or losing in the trade, if you can see this minus 0.58, that's how much you lose, like 58 cents if this trade did not go in your favor. And then TP is like profit, how much you make if the trade goes in your favor. If you want to maybe say you think that's small and you want to increase your risks, you can just click on this square and change your lot size to maybe 0.6. Click on it again. Then let's say your buy limit is here, your stop loss is here. That's how much you will risk if this market doesn't go in your favor. As you can see, the stop loss has increased to 6, and then your take profit is now like $45, $50 if the market eventually goes in your favor. So just know that limits are just what you can set to hope that the market comes down, tap you in before going up. Sell limit is the opposite. You're hoping that the market goes up right? Tap you in at this point, then your SL will be above, and then your take profit will be below. I hope you understand, but if you don't understand, I'm going to share a video later that explains the difference between buy limit, sell limit, and buy stop and sell stop. But this is basically just an introductory class, right? This is basically just an introductory class. So your TP when you're selling, because when you're selling, you're expecting the market to go down. So your TP when you're selling or setting sell limits is that the market will go down. As you can see, your TP is in profit $50 and your stop loss is around $11. So basically that's how that works. And this also helps you calculate how much you're willing to risk or gain just even before you enter the trade. So you already know this and know peace, not entering blindly. Good. So we're done with this chart. The next thing we're going to is trade. So you can either enter a trade through the chart or through trade itself, just the way I showed you here, or setting limit orders. And then once you set your SL and you set your TP above when you're buying, you can click on this blue arrow and click on placed, and it will take you into place your order for you. Then another way you can enter the trade is clicking on trade itself, clicking on this plus icon at the top right. So here shows you your balance, your equity, and your free margin. Your balance is how much you have left in the market. Your equity is basically if you're trading and you're in profit but you've not closed, your equity will increase but your balance will not increase. Your balance will only increase when you've closed your market. You've closed your trade rather. So balance is like how much you put in the bank in your broker, while equity is how much that is floating. So maybe you're in a trade and it's in profit. Let's say you have $100, you deposited $100. That will be your balance. Your equity will be, if you enter a trade now and that trade is in $5 profit, your equity will be 105. But until you close that trade, it will not add to your balance. Just know that's just what it is. Your free margin is just how much you have to trade, basically almost like balance. So if you click on this plus at the top right, you'll be able to enter a trade, enter the price, enter the stop loss, enter the take profit. So let me explain everything here. So the buy limit, if you click on plus, you'll be able to see buy limit, which is you setting a pending order, hoping that the market will come down, tap you in before going up. Sell limit is you placing an order above, hoping that sell limit is just like you have sell limit is just like you have a product but then the price has devalued, right? You bought a laptop, okay, you bought an iPhone at 500k. Right now the iPhone is selling at 300k, and you tell them that, okay, don't sell my iPhone now at 300k, I actually bought it at 500k, I don't care if the dollar has gone down. But when that iPhone starts selling at 600k, please sell for me, and you give the person the phone. So like sell limit is basically you placing that I want to sell this currency at a high price when the market has not even gotten to that price. Buy limit is when you want to buy at a low price when the market has not gotten to that low price. Buy stop, sell stop, buy stop limit, sell stop limit. I'm going to create a video to explain everything so you don't get confused at this stage. So you click on plus. Then the next thing here are these numbers. If you can see, you see, okay, if you can see, minus 0.5, minus 0.1, 0.6, plus 0.1, plus 0.5. So minus 0.5 plus all these things are called, okay, calm down. The one in the middle, which is the white one, 0.1, is called your lot size. What did I say? Your lot size. LOT, then size. What does that mean? Think of it like a lot, right? A lot, plot of land. Just think of it like that. The size of which you want to buy. So if somebody is buying at 0.1 and another person is buying at 0.01, the person that is buying at 0.1 is taking more risks and is going to make more money compared to someone buying at 0.01. In the same way, if somebody sets their lot size to 1 and my lot size is 0.01, which one is bigger? 1, right? So that person buying at 1 is taking more risks than me, basically. Just that simple. If someone set their lot size at 5 and I set my lot size at 0.05, the person that's taking 5 is taking more risks. And if that trade goes in their favor, the person will make more money. That's why two people can take the same trade. One person makes $2, another person makes $200, another person makes $500. It's just like if I buy more quantity, if it spoils, I'll lose more money. But if it goes well, I'll make more money. So just think of it like a lot, which is lot size. So let's say your lot size is 0.1. So ideally, there's a standard rule for people that are just learning, but as you advance, you get better. So the standard rule is that when you have $100 in your account, your lot size should be 0.01, which is the minimum, the least lot size. Because at this, you're only risking 1% of your account, which is good. And then when you have $200, your lot size should be 0.02. When you have $300, your lot size should be 0.03. When you have $500, your lot size should be 0.05. When you have $5,000 in your account, your lot size increases to 0.5. When you have $6,000, your lot size increases to 0.6. When you have $60,000 in your account, your lot size increases to 6. I don't know if you get the math. $100, 0.01. $200, 0.02. $300, 0.03. However, if that $300 increases to $3,000, your lot size increases to 0.3. If that $3,000 increases to $30,000, your lot size increases to 3. So if somebody is using $40,000, how many will be the person lot size? Clock is ticking. You can pause this video. Alright. Now that you're back, if someone has $40,000, I hope you said 4, because so let's give it another try. If someone has, remember I said $100, 0.01. If someone has $700, what will be the lot size? Can pause this video. Alright, $700, the lot size will be 0.07. I hope you got that, but hope you get the gist. I will just paste the different lot size table for you to know and just have that at the back of your mind as a beginner trader. But as you advance, you will need to know it will just become natural, and you can use that limit order to know how much you're losing or gaining even before you enter the trade. So the minus 0.5 here is basically to minus or to add. So if I click on this plus 0.1, it adds plus 0.1. If I click on this plus 0.5, it adds plus 0.5 to it. If I click on this minus 0.1, it removes. Minus 0.5, it removes. So it's just basically addition and subtraction in a fast way. But most times it's just easy to cancel and put whatever you want, right? Then the price is what you want to buy at if you're setting a limit order. The stop loss is how much you're willing to risk, and the take profit is how much you're willing to take from the market. Once you're done, just click on place order, right? But if it's an instant execution, you don't need to set a price, right? Because if you're going to the market to buy now, you don't need to tell them, oh, when the price gets to this thing, sell or buy for me. No, you just ask them how much and buy immediately. So if I'm setting an instant execution, I just need my stop loss and take profit because I'm entering immediately. But for buy limits and other limit orders, I'll need to put a price. Hope that makes sense. Instant execution, no price, enter immediately. Buy limits, I'll need to put a price. So we are done with trade. The next thing we're going to do is history. So no history data because you're probably new and you have not taken any trade on this account. But let's say you've taken a trade and it was loss or it was profit. You're going to see the history here. Let's say last month. Okay, last 3 months. Okay, you're going to see the PLL of all the trades you've taken, the profit and the losses. It's just going to appear here. So let me try and explain. The first one is the currency. The buy is the lot size you use. That buy at 0.1, that's the lot size. Sell at 0.5, that's the lot size. The red is the losses, $71 loss. The blue is the profit, $300 profit, blah blah blah. The red is the losses, the blue is the profit. So you're going to see your deposit, you're going to see your profits. If you've withdrawn money, it's going to show minus 389. That's how much you've withdrawn. Your swap and then your commission. Some broker charge commission and other brokers charge spread. Balance is how much that is left. Alright, then your setting is basically how you connect your account. If you click on new account, you'll be able to connect a new account. Let's say you're done with your demo account and you want to add a new account. Just click on this new account and then click on search for the company name and then put in the details. Let's say it's Ekmes. Put in your server, your login, your password, and it will be added here, and then you can always switch from here. Then I think that's basically all you need. You don't need anything here. News, some people do, but you don't need anything else here. But just remember, the most important ones here are the charts, the trade, and the history. The chart is where you see what the market movement, and you can set limit orders from here, and you can also see your stop loss, how much you're risking. Set your stop loss, then set your take profits and how much you're gaining in the market from here. And then trade is, you can enter trade from here. Just click on plus and what you want to enter. History is your data so far. I hope this helps you understand this projector, this smart projector called MT5, and I hope this just gives you an insight. If you have any question, you can ask below. Have a great time.